Hello, welcome to For Flow with Chloe. Let's have a jingle. I've got the elf outfit on. I was Mrs. Santa yesterday. I've been doing some of my craft stall stuff. And yesterday I was Mrs. Santa, but I got home really late because my car battery died from having to leave my hazards on for too long while I unloaded. And people started buying things while I was unloading. And so I just did not have the energy to record a tarot reading when I got home in Mrs. Santa outfit, and I didn't have time to do one beforehand because I was getting ready and loading my car up, etc. But today I'm like full of the good juju. I've been doing the one down at Eco Joe's where everyone's lovely, and my car didn't die. But yes, spreading the cheer in Christmas costumes. It's all about it. And with random seasonal art and crafts. First card out. Ooh, holding a strong defense line. So we have our 7 of Wands. And it's like, I've come this far and I need to have some boundaries actually, because maybe I've been letting a little bit too much in. So it's like having a bit of a fortitude. It's like, I've got here, look, he's got his presence, he's got his swag in the back there. And he's like, I need to protect what I have managed to so far secure. Because otherwise, you know, you can't be nabbing my presents, you can't be nabbing my goodies, like you can't be taking my positive energy, basically. Then we get the 4 of Swords, a time to rest, reset, and take a chill pill, and just like regather one's energy. And if you've been in this place of like feeling like you need to be like having strong boundaries to protect the greater goods, or like the well of energy, then having this restful energy is probably a very good place to be, because actually being in this state of like gotta be strong, gotta defend, like gotta hold it all together, like gotta keep going, gotta keep ticking, gotta keep my energy ticking on until. And then, so this card is marking a time for rest when you've been maybe having to like overdo it a bit, a little tad. And then we have decisions, a fork in the road. Which way do I go? Often this is like 2 offers. Maybe you're a bit torn between like, holding your ground, standing strong, and, you know, keep going, or taking a rest, taking a welcome rest, you know. Don't get yourself too much 2 of Swords though. This blindfold, it's removable. As above, so below, balance in all. That's what the antidote really for the 2 of Swords is. You don't have to be in conflict. You can take off the blindfold and relax into it, and if you allow in your intuition and listen to your own energy fully, it will choose for you. You don't have to overthink it. And then we get a win. We get victory. Victory. This is winner. A wreath. Yeah, a celebratory wreath. Like, you've come full cycle and you're celebrating it. And I've now got a load of cards that have just like thrown themselves onto the floor. And I'm going to say they are quite lovely. Quite lovely. That one makes sense. There's a couple of like, that makes sense being as the ones we had before. And then some that are like, yeah. We've got it going on now. So, we had a tough start with something. We had a, do I have enough energy and boundaries to succeed with, like, you know, holding my energy, holding my ground, having the stamina to keep going, protecting your energy. Then we had the maybe need to actually just like relax and chill out, because this is like a bit of an intense like energy to stay in. Then we have this conflict of like, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Do I rest? Do I surge on? Do I stand strong? Do I rest? I don't bloody know. But then we make a good choice, I think, from it, and we get victorious. Like, yes, I either had my good rest and now I feel fine, or I stood my ground and it worked out well for me. And you're like, I'm going to take my problems away and set out on my new path. I learned some stuff in this conflict because I made a good choice. Maybe you did follow your intuition, which was victorious and successful. And so then you're like, you know, I did what I did. I said what I said to get to here, this success. But it wasn't an easy choice. It wasn't an easy choice to get there. But you're like, I did it, and now I'm moving on to calmer waters where there's a lot less of this, like having to hold my ground, having to hold my energy and feeling conflicted. Now it's like the sea is plain sailing, and while I'm a bit like, oh God, that was hard work, like you have succeeded and you're taking your energy to new places, new distant lands where you can start afresh. But you're not just like, oh, screw this, I'm done, I'm gone. Like, you're taking the wisdom of the lessons you've learned and what not to do to move on and move forward to a calmer future. Don't, Elf says no. Do not ignore the cosmic hand. You are being offered a little bit of magic, and where you need to be this with it and not this with it. Like, you might have got a success, but you may have had to like disappoint someone, or will have to disappoint someone when you receive this success, and you might feel like guilty about it. There might be tension about it. There might have been conflict about it. But you're moving on to the next place. You're taking the wisdom, you're taking the lessons, and you're taking your energy elsewhere still, because that is the way. And so don't look at what you've moved away from sadly or with disappointment. You need to see the magic. You need to go for the magic. What feels like the right choice? Like I said, you might need to take off the way we take off the blindfold in this card and make the choice is by following your intuition. Feel the choice. What is your body telling you to do? Act on that. So if you are busy focusing on the loss and the bits of life you're unhappy with, or the people you disappointed or will have to disappoint, if you take this thing that is going to make you feel like this, if you do it and you're going to be victorious, focus on the gift that the universe has given you or is trying to give you. Don't focus on the potential disappointment it might cause others. This is your life and this is your choices. And, you know, we have to make difficult ones. We have to weigh them up. And, you know, what's overall going to make you feel like this? Where are your calmer waters? Because you can't stay in this conflict, in this constant cycle of like holding your ground, or needing to bloody rest and feeling like, do I rest or do I carry on? Do I surge forward? Do I need to rest? It's breaking me. That's, you know, the conflict is breaking you. So make the right choice. Notice the gift in the situation. And then we have, just frankly, some loveliness. It's going somewhere good. The calmer waters will offer the choice, and the victory will offer this nostalgic kind of meant to be, I'm meant to be here. You know, this is like, my soul is happy. This is a very, like the Six of Cups is just this feeling of security and familiarity and like, yeah, I found my people, like I fit with this. This is working for me. And it will have like, you'll be getting feelings of like lovey-dovey nostalgia. Like it's often like a kindred spirit card or like something that takes you back to a feeling like that. Like when, you know, like your first best friend at primary school or like your first boyfriend, girlfriend, crush, like this real like, oh, this person gets me. Oh, this situation really just fits with me. And I just feel like I belong. And it has this real like nostalgia feel, like it's something that's going to feed your soul and make you feel at home and like it belongs. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. It requires some like gamble on some level, but it's fated. The Wheel of Fortune is fated. You throw in the chips, it spins it, and the chips fall where they may. But it is going to be fortuitous. Look at the lovely gingerbread house here. I'm really focusing on that. Gingerbread, candy cane, like, and just letting the little mouse like spin the wheel, like, lovely. It is a fated opportunity, fated situation, like it's meant to be, like the universe has decided. And then you get the World, completion. And look, there's that wreath again. He was riding in on the horse with the wreath, victorious. Big wreath of completion. Like, it's gonna make you feel whole, complete, full cycle, job done. Lovely. Nicely wrapped. This lady's quite nicely wrapped. And we have the Queen of Wands. So it's going to be like sass, yes, I'm creative, and I am just the Queen of creativity. That's what the Queen of Wands is. She's got flair, she's got spark, she's got fire, and it's inspirational. It's like, yeah, the Queen of creativity, because our Wands cards are often our inspiration and our creativity and, you know, what fills us with confidence and new ideas, but new creative. And like we've got the sunflower here as well, like the happy sunshine flower with hundreds and hundreds of seeds in the sunflower. It's like abundance of creativity is a sunflower. And that is very, very Queen of Wands. Gorgeous. So it started a bit rough, but I feel like this whole thing is a journey, a whole journey. And that, where is it? Where's the card gone? That one. That is a journey of something is bleak, or gives me bleak vibes, or stress vibes, or anxiety vibes, or just not working for me vibes, exhausting vibes. I need to stop doing it. This is the journey. Need to stop doing this. Need to find the positivity. Need to find the will to keep going. Need to find new lands. Need to find new opportunities for myself. I learned the lessons from the hardship, but I'm taking it somewhere new, taking it somewhere good, taking it somewhere. Fated Queens of Wandy, like I've got all the creative flair, it completes me, it's wholeness, it's victorious, and it also feels awfully meant to be and nostalgic. So I'd say that's pretty good reading in the end. So I hope nobody like tuned out at like the initial stressor cards, because that's where the lessons were. And we're gonna take one from the Seasons of the Witch, Yule Oracle, because again, seasonal cards. Had the Winter Wait, Wise Man. This one's come out recently in a few readings. Those eyes as well, it's like, it's so intense. It's like, you have learned the lessons. This man has learned the lessons on this card. If it wasn't for the familiar songs that echo through my spine, I would have lost what is lost and never found my purpose. So that thing of like being guided towards something else, the lessons, taking the lessons with you from the tough times, setting out for new territories, the fact it's fated, and your karmic lessons kind of are your fate. The world, it's something that's going to complete you. We cannot be complete without addressing the bad parts of us, the good parts of us. And it's going to feel meant to be. It's going to feel nostalgic. It's going to feel like, yeah, that's how it is. And it's like, you know what? All of those bad things that happened, all of these choices I made have led me to this point. And that is the lesson of the wise man. And that's another. I'm liking where this is going. And it's like being guided by his heart. That's why I'm bringing up this card as well. It's like nostalgia, because there's a real nostalgia in that card. The familiar songs that echo through my spine. I would have lost what is lost and never found my purpose if I hadn't allowed what's true to me, and the familiar songs, like things that feel right, feel that true to him, give him this kind of like nostalgic, like this is meant to be vibes. He wouldn't have, like, if he'd not carried on pursuing that, and followed his heart and the song in his heart and been authentic to himself, then he never would have learned all this stuff and he never would have got where he is. Amazing. And the other card we get, this came out recently as well, the Forest. Forest. It is without question a place of mystery. Whispers of power you've forgotten. Let thy strength crawl from beneath the ground and remind you, dear child, you are magic. Love it. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. the magic is in the mysteries and pursuing it. And they're like, don't go in the forest, it's a bad place. That's where all the magic happens. That's where all the mysteries happen. It's where the magic of your true nature is, and the magic of nature is in the forest. And so that's that, allowing your true nature to guide you into what is fated. Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Cups. Do I take one more? I'll take one more. I'm just going to take one more. Last card, unless it spits more out. Oh. Mother Mary, divinely guided. Mother Mary blesses you. Into the arms a mothering embrace swells a wisdom full of grace. In thy bosom where she whispers sleeps the eye of winter. And this is this pure, potent creativity, mother. We are all created in the womb of a mother. And it's in this dark space where the magic happens. In the dark of the forest where the magic happens, where all the nature grows. And the Mother Mary is like the divine mother. And it's like knowing you can grow out of a darkness, and often the lessons can be hard. It's all very Saturnian, very karmic, like Saturn is your karmic lessons. And that's what I'm getting with the wise man as well. Like Daddy Saturn is like finally direct again, and is like, you know what, all that hardship, actually, you're right, Saturn, I did need to learn these lessons, and now I can take them forward and I can grow from it. I can grow and I can nurture myself. And the Mother Mary is like, you've got this, you can do this, you've done this. It's like you mothering yourself and feeding yourself all the good advice. And like, you know, you've got this, you're magical, you know, you can keep going. I've got you. Give yourself a hug. Tell yourself nice, kind things. And you'll get there. And these are like a divine power of the masculine and the feminine coming together to teach you the wisdom, but also love and nurture you at the same time into a fullness of being. And I'm saying fullness of being because we have the wild card, a completion. And that is where I end the tarot journey for today. And I'm just going to have a final jingle skirt and jingle head. And mwah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And thank you for all you new subscribers. You are very welcome. Bye. And Merry Christmas and all that. The elvenness is really coming out. Sorry. Bye.